Hello, everybody. So, my name is Josephine Ramirez, and for today's topic, I will be addressing recycling. The title of my speech is Reduce, Reuse, Recycle, or Die. Let's get started. So, according to the www.byui.edu, recycling a single run of the New York Times newspaper would save over 75,000 trees. Now, if breathing isn't important to you, then go ahead and just ignore me for the next 4 to 6 minutes. But what does it really mean to reduce, reuse, and recycle? I'm glad you asked. To reduce any negative and harmful waste on our planet, reuse it, and recycle anything we can instead of wasting or throwing it away. This is important because it is my earth, and I want to help protect it as much as I can, and you should too. For starters, we all breathe and we want to continue to do so. But if for some reason that isn't enough for you, this big blue marble that we all live on is not going to be here forever. So why not avoid making that time period shorter? I recycle in my own home, was a part of the green team in high school, and recycle for friends and neighbors. Recycling is an easy task that you can do to make a huge difference in the length of life that this earth and the things that inhabit have. I will discuss reasons why recycling can be impactful, ways to solve this problem, and even talk about why people don't recycle. Now, of course, I'm not just here to tell you that you're a horrible person for not recycling. I'm here to offer you an easy and collaborative solution to the problem of pollution. My first point will be it is as easy as recycling in your own home. Creating a green environment in your own home by recycling bottles, cans, and any recyclable material will give you an easy way to be a part of the solution. Now, not only can we do this ourselves, but we can set an example for the younger generations. In order to make a real difference, the recycling movement must go on for the great length of time. So passing on techniques and ideas of reducing, reusing, and recycling is very important for the future generations. This earth will soon be in their hands, so we want to lead by example and show them what it means to take care of our planet. According to the Solid Waste Organization, in 2013, Americans generated about 254 million tons of trash and recycled about 87 million tons of this material. On average, we recycled 1.5 pounds of our individual waste generation and 4.4 pounds per every person per day. You now know and heard me talk about the importance of recycling and why we need to pass it on. Like every other situation, there are usually pros and cons, so I'm going to talk to you about both throughout my speech. According to the Recycle Nation, the case against recycling, why some people still don't recycle, states why people are so against it. First reason, people tend to think that recycling causes a lot of excess pollution by the big trucks that drive around with the recycled materials. They say it costs more money to recycle than it does to just throw the trash away, and they also say that there is no point in recycling because all this stuff just ends up getting dumped. So now that you've heard about the reasons why people don't like to recycle, and maybe even you related to them, I'm going to go ahead and talk about reasons why these are not true. So no excuse is a good excuse, especially when talking about the future of our planet, or also known as our big blue marble. The three counter arguments are: the length of transportation is not as long as before. Given the new centers that are being opened up around the country, people are still working on cutting this down in order to avoid further pollution. Also true at one time that water just gets thrown away, but it's not true anymore. Given that many landfills have closed, so taxes have increased, this coupled with the fact that you can get paid for recycling disproves this argument. And for my last counter argument that says there is no point in recycling because this all just gets dumped, also true at one point, but technology has adapted so that the minimal amount is dumped. Although they are still being dumped, it is still doing more by reducing it little by little. You now know my three arguments and the three counter arguments. So now we'll be talking about why this not only affects me, but it affects you and the future generations of our planet. We all need to work towards making this world a better and healthier place to live in. I see a future in which I have longed for, where my distant grandchildren get to see a big, bright blue ocean and breathe clean, fresh air. But without these 3 easy steps that I have outlined for you, my dream will be, as Langston Hughes writes in his timeless poem, Harmland, what happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? My dream will be different. And yes, although it is a long way from my goal, I will never be able to physically see it. It is still very important. I hope that I have opened your eyes to the reality of our situation and the importance that our actions hold in our planet's future. Become a true citizen of this big blue marble. Bright blue oceans, clean fresh air are counting on your actions, not just your tweeted dreams. Thank you.